Well, as sad as it is, I guess it's only appropriate that we follow up the last video, which was Jealous Guy, which was John Lennon's last single ever released. And this one was the last single released when he was still with us. So, not to, sour the mood or anything, but just wanted to let you guys know going in. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And you probably already knew that. It's new to me. I just read it, so kind of sad, but that's okay. We're going to be listening to a track off of Double Fantasy, courtesy of our patron, Laura A. As always, thank you very much, Laura. I truly appreciate your support and all of your knowledge. It means a lot to me. This song is called Just Like Starting Over. It is, like I said, on Double Fantasy. It is on, what track is it? Does it not say? Wow, it doesn't really have a track list. That's crazy. Well, never mind. I don't know what track it is. I guess it doesn't really matter. But the songs that I have heard off this album, I think we've done 2 so far. It's definitely one of John's more, I guess, what's the word? Like, not even mature, because he's always been mature. I don't know exactly what word I would call it, but it's very concise and it's very John, and it's a damn shame because I know that he came back. He had been gone for a while, and he came back, and yeah. Let's just listen to this song. I'm going to make myself sad before it even starts. I'll link my Lennon playlist up there and my Beatles playlist as well if you want to watch that afterwards, though. All right. Just Like Starting Over by John Lennon. This is the music video. I don't know who put it together, obviously. It was on his official channel, though, so we'll see. All right. Just Like Starting Over, John Lennon. 3, 2, 1, go. Our scrapbook of madness. Ain't that... Wow, that is so true.
Our life together is so precious. Together we have grown. We have grown. Although our love is still special, let's take a chance and fly away somewhere alone. It's been too long since we took the time. No one's to blame. I know time flies so quickly. Starting over. Starting over.
Andy Newmark, yeah.
Every day we used to
and
make
Tony
love.
Levin on bass.
Why can't we be making love nice and easy? It's time to spread our wings and fly. Don't let another day go by, my love. It'll be just like starting over. Starting over. Why don't we take off alone? Take a trip somewhere far, far away. We'll be together all alone.
This was obviously made a lot of years after
like
the song came out.
In the early days. Well, darling, it's been too long since we took the time. No one's to blame. I know time flies so quickly. But when I see you, darling, it's like we both are falling in love again. It'll be just like starting over. Starting over. precious. Together we have grown. We have grown. Although our love still special. Let's take a chance and fly away somewhere.
Yoko, come on.
Starting over.
Is that where it happened? Or is that where they lived in New York? I don't know. Obviously, I never... Yeah. Oh, man. So I'm guessing, yeah, Yoko or someone made that video a lot. Like I said, a long time after the song came out. So I didn't really... I mean, I definitely paid attention to it. There's a lot of little Easter eggs and pictures of John, which I always like to see. I can't lie. He's a really cool cat. He really is. He is very intelligent, and I think he cared on a very fundamentally deep level that I don't think he really knew how to express it properly at points, except through music and through lyrics. So I think he had, it's connection issues until like he met, you know, Yoko, I guess, with that, and they healed each other with that. I know that he had a real rough upbringing. And then, of course, the Beatles fame didn't help. It helped in some ways, obviously, but it made probably some things worse and, you know, buried some things. And if you bury things, they grow, you know, so it's just what happens. And I don't know. I'm not trying to pretend like I understand him at all. You know, obviously I don't. But I try to put myself in his shoes and, like, you know, see where he was coming from, because I had a rough upbringing as well. Not in the same exact vein as his, you know, upbringing, but still rough nonetheless. And I see, you know, as someone as creatively just genius as he is, and just being able to, you know, express himself through music so well, but I think have issues in not issues, but you know what I mean, just, you know, just in personal relationships and such, just reading, you know, some stuff, and, you know, that could be wrong, obviously, but he seemed like such a really interesting guy and a good friend, you know, but we all have our demons and such. And God, was he so good. He played rhythm guitar and did vocals in this. It was Earl Slick and Hugh McCracken on lead guitar, Tony Levitt on bass guitar, George Small on keyboards, Andy Newmark on drums, Arthur Jenkins on percussion, Michelle Simpson, Cassandra Wooten, Cheryl Manson, Jax, and Eric Troyer on backing vocals. And yes, this is the last single to be released in his lifetime. It was released on October 24th, 1980, and it reached number 1 on, I guess, in both the US and UK after what happened, which is obviously a damn shame. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because I always do. I'm going to keep this as positive as possible. I think John left such an impact on this world, and I think in this song, I kind of heard his rhythm guitar, but I don't know if I can differentiate the three of them, you know? I definitely heard a guitar into there really getting groovy. It wasn't like the lead guitar, but it might have been him. But his vocals in this were very strong, and it's sometimes, you know, it does feel like just starting over, man. You know, it really does. But I've had so many setbacks in my life, dude. Like, I've had to start over so many times from nothing. I mean, like, and I kind of built my life up a little bit. Then I would relapse, and then I have to go back to rehab and go back through the whole entire process, start completely over, just because I got bored one day. Or I've been bored for weeks, and I planned it, you know, because it doesn't always happen in one day. You're like, oh, I'm going to go get high. No, it's like, all right, 3 weeks from now, I might go get high, you know, sort of thing. That's what happened with me. It'd be like a little acorn. I'd be like, all right, you know, what I always said, I always had a trap door for everything in every aspect of my life. I always had an escape hatch to go and get high. That was like my end all be all for some reason. Like I've been so empty for so long, and I filled that hole with drugs, that, you know, opiates especially, for the longest time, that my body and my spirit just naturally craved it. Even when I had been sober for months, my mind would immediately jump to it, and I just never tried to get better, you know. And just saying all that inspired me to do cold turkey next week. So I'll disregard the request for now, unless somebody. These damn kids, man! I swear to God. Maybe unless someone requests it, that'd be helpful too. But I might just go ahead and do cold turkey next week, because I know you guys have been asking for it, and maybe it'll be a reality check for me, a little trip down memory lane that I don't need. But I'll have 4 years and October 15th, and it's crazy, man. Like you kind of just lose track of the days after a while, and I don't really go to meetings or anything anymore. I don't really need to, but it's it's always crucial to stay on it, man, because it's always creeping. You never know. I could easily just throw it all away, go and do whatever, but I choose not to every day that I wake up, and I'm continually blessed for that decision, shall we say. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, but I really enjoyed the guitar in this. I like the driving beat from Andy, and of course Tony on the bass. He's always going to be very present in the mix. It sounded really good. The entire rhythm section was good, but the guitars really drove this song, and so did John, man. His vocals are just magnetic, man. Just to your ears, like it's the audio, like my brain just automatically goes to listening to his voice, man. And sometimes I just hang on to every word, and it's some good words, shall we say. I did want to check one thing out though, because hold on, I've been trying to look at the lyrics more for like everybody, not just him, but okay. Lyrics, here we go. Our life together is so precious together. We have grown. Although our love is still special, let's take a chance and fly away somewhere alone. It's been too long since we took the time. No one's to blame. I know time flies so quickly. But when I see you, darling, it's like we are both falling in love again. It'll be just like starting over. Every day we used to make it love. Why can't we be nice? Why can't we be making love nice and easy? It's time to spread our wings and fly. Don't let another day go by, my love. So, I kind of interpret it a different way, obviously, but because my brain just goes there. But, it does seem like it's referring to him and Yoko, and, but I mean, you could always fill in the blanks with your relationship, anything, that's the beauty of art, is it's always up for interpretation to the user, or to the listener. And of course, John knew that, and he was the master of making things ambiguous at points if he needed to. And, just letting you fill in the blanks. And I think that's what real art should be. It shouldn't tell you what to think. It should help you and teach you how to think, not tell you what to do, But yeah, that was great. Thank you, Laura. That was a great pick. And still somber at the same time. So, we did Jealous Guy last week. Like I said, that was the last single ever released for John. And then this was the last single released while he was alive. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame. But like I said, next week we are going to do cold turkey. I know I've been saying that for weeks now, so I'm gonna make sure I get to it because I really want to hear it now. And I always like to say this. Yoko gets a lot of shit, but they did seem to at least heal each other in a way, and they went and did their thing, and Sean obviously was a big part of that. I mean, children always are, and I know that me and Cheyenne have had our rough spots. We really have, as every couple does. But our child has really kept us together at points, and that has shown us at points that we love each other even more. Because it's like, well, fuck, what would I do without you, man? Like that's how I feel sometimes. And I really appreciate her and everything she's done for me to help me and this channel exist, because she's, watching them right now. She's taking care of them, and she's going through so much shit right now just for being a good mom, basically, and having a medical emergency behind the wheel. And it's a shame, but I'm trying to do everything I can for her, and whatever's in my power, lawyers, whatever, just to try and keep her out of jail and out of her stupid trying to make her do. It's crazy, man. But that's neither here nor there. The people that know. And I don't need to tell everybody. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Don't forget, there's a Patreon in the description. Join the $15 tier, or up, you get one free request a month. And there's also a PayPal as well in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. The support is the only way this channel keeps going. Sorry, the doors are just, they won't shut up. Whoa. Have a nice day.